Welcome back to another video. This is the newest update on Winter Storm Tabitha and Winter Storm Uri. It's gonna be a pretty rough week up ahead. This is at 1 p.m. today, and you can see there's some snow in the Rocky Mountains and there's some rain in the Gulf of Mexico. And of course, we have this big area of high pressure, which is bringing some very cold air down from Canada to the northern states and even down in Texas. So going forward, this is at Saturday at 2 a.m. We have a low pressure system right here. This could bring some thunderstorms, if not just rain, to the southeast. By 4 a.m. on Saturday, Virginia, you're forecasted to already start seeing some freezing rain. By Saturday at 18Z, which is 2 p.m., it's still pretty icy in Virginia. That storm's making its way up the east coast into New Jersey and Pennsylvania. By Sunday morning in the northeast, there could be some snow showers, but this storm's going to move out. Now, while that's happening, Texas, and it looks like the GFS model brings it as far south as Mexico, is getting hit by a huge snowstorm. Now, for the most part, most people are going to see about 5 to 8 inches of snow, and that is a lot of snow, especially down south. Now, you may be wondering, if it's well below 32 degrees, why is it raining or icing? Well, the reason is, this green line right here is the dew point, and this red line right here is the air temperature. So basically, it's 27 degrees on the ground, but if you go up about half a kilometer, the temperature spikes to 10 degrees Celsius, which is 50 degrees Fahrenheit, as well as the dew point is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So basically, it's really warm and humid up there. So basically, any snow that's up here is falling into this warmer, humider air mass. So it's turning into rain, and then it freezes on contact with the ground, which is how ice storms form. So you can see, so the GFS model makes Louisiana get slammed with ice or sleet, as well as really far south down in Texas. I don't know how true that's going to be, but we'll see what happens. This is Monday, so we're only a couple days away. Again, Louisiana, slammed with ice. Mississippi, slammed with ice. Alabama, northern Alabama, slammed with ice. And now it starts tracking northeast, which will then bring a ton of ice to the Appalachian Mountains. And in the northeast, there's going to be an icy mess up there also. Really depends on where the storm track goes. If it decides to go a little bit further east, it might bring some snow to New Jersey instead of ice, as well as Pennsylvania might bring some snow instead of ice. And of course, snow totals will be affected depending on where the sleet line is. And then that storm moves on out of here, and then we have another snowstorm, of course, which is going to bring some more ice to southern Texas. Now, this is a little bit further out. This is Wednesday afternoon. Take this with a grain of salt, but let's just look at it. The GFS model has southern Texas and Louisiana getting slammed with ice once again. It will be possible for people to see up to an inch of ice in this week alone. So again, another messy ice storm. This one's messier than before. Again, it's very cold. It's cold enough for it to snow, but the reason why it's not going to snow is, again, because the temperatures rise and humidity levels rise just a couple hundred feet above us, which melts that snow, and then that rain freezes on contact. The GFS model makes this low form, which might bring some severe weather down to the southern states, maybe even as far north as Pennsylvania, New Jersey, possibly New York. Too far out to tell, but maybe we're looking for some thunderstorms. And behind the storm should be the last strong batch of cold air, and then we should be in a slightly warmer weather pattern. And by warmer, I mean instead of temperatures being below zero, they'll be above zero. Alright, so now how much snow and ice is going to fall? So we'll start talking about snow first. I'm sure some of these totals will change. Some people might see less snow than expected because it iced instead, or maybe people will see more snow than expected because it didn't ice. Texas is forecasted to have a pretty good snowpack by Tuesday. Most of Texas seeing 5 to 8 inches, like I said earlier, and there's going to be a strong swath of snow from Texas all the way up the east coast where you could see maybe 8 to 12 inches. But Oklahoma, you're seeing a good amount of snow, I would say 3 to 6 inches for the most part. And Louisiana, you might even get some snow, but I think it's going to be a mostly sleet and ice event for you, if not, then rain. Again, this good swath of snow that goes all the way up the east coast, and then Pennsylvania could be seeing some good snow. And then the second batch of snow comes and adds on to the snow totals. Basically takes the same snow track. So this isn't how much snow is going to fall with the next storm. This is both storms combined, but again, we're looking at another good 5 to 8 inches in Texas and a big heavy swath of snow here. Pennsylvania getting on the snow. New York getting some good snow. The snow is bearable and it's fun to play in, but ice is not. And we're expecting to see some pretty heavy ice. Billy, you could see maybe half an inch of ice. There's going to be a strong swath of ice here too. This is going to be a mess. And then wait until you see the ice totals when the next storm comes in. Even bigger mess. Some people even getting over to an inch. I don't know how true that's going to be, but still, I'm sure it will happen. In southern Texas, you're going to see nearly an inch of ice by next week combined. Alright, so that's it for this video. I just wanted to make a new update letting you know that the models are standing strong. Heavy snowpack from Texas all the way up through the Ohio Valley. into the northern northeast, and then some pretty bad ice coming after it. I'll keep you posted. I'm also going to be filming these storms when they hit me. It's going to be an icy mess, so like and possibly subscribe. I really appreciate it.